What's good, you guys? Welcome to another video. This is gonna be a little different. I've never done anything like this recently. I have done videos on Minecraft and I have done videos like this before, but not recently with you guys as my audience. So I know majority of you guys have seen um Speed and Kai doing the Minecraft marathon that they're doing to basically beat the game on hardcore while also taking out the four toughest bosses in the game: the warden, the wither boss, the guardian, and the ender dragon. um I have done this not on stream, but I have done this just to prove that I could do it before. But I didn't do all of the bosses. I did the Ender Dragon with my brother on hardcore, me and him. And my brother never played Minecraft. My brother was never a person that played Minecraft, so it was a journey. He wanted to prove that he could do it. He just needed some guidance and the right person to be on his team, and me and him got it done. I wish I would have recorded it. I did this like about, I think when Speed and Kai first did it is what got him into it, because he's never been a Minecraft fan. Um, but when he saw them trying it, he's like, I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could do it. I feel like if me and you did it, we can get it done. I've played Minecraft since I was 8. So I I am a little bit of a Minecraft veteran, but I also have not played Minecraft since 2020. So I'm very like not up to date with it. Um, but we, like I said, we did do it on hardcore. It took us one try. We did it in one world. It didn't take us one day, but we did do it in one world. We did not die. It took us a total of 4 actual days to get it done. I believe 4 or 5 actual days to get it done, but like spaced out because we work, so we didn't have time to get on all the time. But it took us about 3 to 4, I believe 3 to 4 days, and then the fifth day was like the actual day we did it. Like we just got on, we finished it. Um, but this one I'm gonna be doing solo. This one I'm gonna be doing solo simply to prove not only to myself but to my cousin, who has been talking a lot of bull crap on my name, saying that I can't do it. That I'm talking, I'm chatting, that I'm yapping, that I'm dapping, that I can't do it. So I want to prove to him, and maybe anybody else that's doubting me, because a few people in the comments were saying that you're not doing it. Some people in my chat were saying you're not gonna be able to do that. You're making it sound like it's so easy. I'm gonna show you guys that it's not hard for a vet. Um, Hardcore mode is hard in itself. Not dying in itself is hard because careless deaths happen. You have to be so locked in when you're playing on hardcore. And then on top of that, you're going after the 4 toughest bosses. Now I'm gonna be honest. The Wither boss, to me, unless they changed it from when I used to do the Wither boss, it was very easy. I used to trap him in obsidian and take him out. It was very easy. I don't know if they changed that. I don't know if they nerfed that. I would have to find out. The Warden, I remember the Warden being easy to spawn, but I heard that they made it harder for him to spawn. Now you have to find like a specific city and biome to spawn him. So that I'm not too sure about. I'm not too up to date with that stuff. So I don't know about that one. The Ender Dragon, I've already done it multiple times. I know how to defeat him. He's no problem. Honestly, I'm more scared of the Enderman than I'm scared of the Ender Dragon. I will be way more terrified fighting the Ender Dragon. I'll be way more terrified of the Enderman than I am of of the Ender Dragon himself. Um, Other than that, the Guardian is probably the one mob boss out of the 4 that I will say that's hard. The I won't say that it's hard, but it takes a lot of skill or a lot of prep time. You can do it without a lot of prep time by just using doors, but that takes a lot of skill and management, and you have to be really good because the wrong move, you're gonna get one-shotted, you're gonna drown. It's very headache. It's a very big headache. And then the other route is a very time-consuming method of getting potions and a whole bunch of other stuff that we'll get into when we get there. But enough yapping. Let me show you guys how I did my first 9 days in Minecraft. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So, here we go. Um so there's going to be like little subtitles, don't worry about it. I'm going to fill you in. So, as you see, we're starting here. Now, I'm just changing my settings, how to get my settings in order. Due to the fact uh due to the fact that I have not played in a long time, so I don't know like what to change, and it's not like by my sensitivities so like that. Like I remember playing the game in a very different time, so I was like, let me lock in and get all this stuff done. Now the rest of the video is gonna be a lot more sped up than this one, but this one was just natural raw footage, and yeah, now you can see the progress we're making. So it's just basic stuff. This is very basic stuff. Just stuff. This is literally just the first 4 minutes of me starting. So I'm just harvesting trees, getting some cobblestone, getting some copper. Very basic stuff. Um, then I go into the cave because obviously the first thing you want to try to do is find iron. And I started to build a little cave home. So that's why I was like, all right, cool. Let me get that. Let me get that out of the way. And then in the ending of this, you see that I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me lock in real fast. Let me start doing my let me start doing my stuff I need to do. Start locking in on here and getting the freaking um the recording going. But yeah, so very standard stuff, very typical stuff. Hollow this wall out, get the stuff in. I'm pretty sure any Minecraft, even noob, understands this part of it. You got to make a safe space somewhere that you can go, that you're not going to be in danger, and you can operate safe and comfortably. But yeah, so now here is where you could tell the quality got better, because I wasn't recording off of my console anymore. But now here, same thing, hollowing out the area, nothing crazy, nothing special. Now I'm going pretty much as much as I can do. Now, I did notice in the first 4 minutes that there's actually a village over here on my far right, outside the cave. And when I noticed that, I said, oh yeah, buddy, we hit the jackpot. I did. So as you see here, I'm swimming across the lake. I come across a creeper. My first mob fight of the world. I take out this creeper, and then I run straight into a house, knock the villager off his bed, and go to sleep myself. I did find some quick emeralds though. That was day one. That was first day. This is the real day one though. I went to go harvest this wool, and that creeper was not letting me have it, so I went over here and harvest that wool over there, so I could have a portable bed with me. I grabbed some wood off of here. Looked inside there to see if there's anything good. Nothing. So I came out, another creeper. Creeper is just trying to get me. Got that creeper out of here. All right, next we go. Keep looking around. Just quick farm and everything. Trying to look around, find as much as we can find. Um, I did get that blast furnace. That's one thing I will always grab. I will always grab the blast furnaces inside villages because blast furnaces, first off, are very expensive for no reason. And then secondly, they are very helpful to carry with you when you do go mining because you can smelt your ores so much faster. So yeah, harvesting all the wheat, all the farm stuff. So I got all the potatoes, all the carrots, got everything I could find. The wheat, we got wheat for days. Huh. Don't worry, we gonna be baking bread. But yeah, taking care of all this. Now I did plant more potatoes because obviously, future reference, you would want to have more potatoes because potato is probably one of the best food sources in the game, other than like golden carrots and stuff like that. But like straight up good food source that's consistent, potatoes are very good. I saw these empty stables over here when I was harvesting this one, so I immediately said, you know what? Let me use those empty stables and start farming. Because I'm gonna need a lot of cows down the line. I'm gonna need a lot of sheeps down the line. So you know what? Let's get some breeding. So I got some piggies, I got some chickens. We're gonna need arrows unless we find a you know skeleton spawner. Started getting all that stuff done as much as fast as I could get it done. And then when it was all said and done, we went to bed. Got the cow farm, got the skeleton, got the chicken farm, got the pig farm, got the Well, we did make sure to go get the cow a girlfriend because we forgot to get him a girlfriend. So that's how we started day 2. Made them have babies. Then day 2 was time to really start organizing and making a plan. Fed my chickens, and came back home. So now time to smelt this copper and start getting some gear and get a plan going on what we're gonna do. So I definitely locked in, started going into town on all this stuff. I definitely took all that bread once again and got as much food as I possibly could. Put some more cows in the stable quickly and fast. Fed them all. Obviously, I'm going to keep paying more attention to the cow farm simply because you need so much leather for books down the line. Plus, you also do need leather for baggies, which I personally love the adding of the baggies. They're something I love very much. Okay, we got our armor. I thought it was going nighttime, so then we get into day 3. Day 3 was pretty chill, but day 3 was definitely the day we first started to really get some stuff going. As you see here, we're getting invaded by zombies. Hellfire zombies coming after me. Ran around for a little bit until they all despawned. Get them all out of my face. Turned around, they were all Thanos snapped out of existence. But yeah, so now I'm back at the house. I'm making my storage. I am organizing the chest. I'm basically planning out what I need to take with me to go mining so I can start the actual journey of getting good gear and start the actual journey of actually progressing in this hardcore run. Cause the main thing you want to get in these early access is definitely get good gear early on. But I was doing a little bit basically more prepping for end game stuff, like getting the cow farm early, end game stuff, getting the the what's it called the sheep farm early, end game stuff, because you're gonna need a lot of wool for beds for if you're gonna fight the end dragon that way by blowing them up. Another method is for the warden is the wool carpet to make less noise when in the ancient city. I started harvesting some trees as you see here. Hoping to also get an apple if I can get lucky to make some notch apples. And we did get lucky. We did get one right there. I was like, yes, apple. So yeah. Now we're just going about it, going through everything. We're like, okay, sun's starting to go pretty low. And then I was like, while I see this little ruin here, I'm like, let me see what's inside. I saw this when I was running over to this island, and I was like, hey, let me take a little quick peek. So with some really good gold booties in there, really good gold booties. I'm definitely gonna be wearing those when I go to the Nether. Definitely gonna be using those. Then we got some obsidian, crying obsidian here, and the gold. I knew I couldn't grab the gold yet until we got iron, so I was like, oh, let me get some of this nether rack though for building blocks, because there's gonna be a lot of projects I need to build to maximize on time and energy and safety. So I was like, I need some building blocks. I need something that I'm gonna be able to use for building blocks. Something that could break fast. And netherrack, I think, is one of the fastest blocks you could break. But now we're back home, going to bed for day 4. Day 4 incoming. Boom. So now we're in day 4. Day 4, another zombie on fire tried to take my life. I don't know what it is with the zombies on fire, but they tried to take my life, and this zombie had a spear and a horse. Um, what was that? I ain't never seen no zombie pull up on me with a spear and a horse. That boy wanted me dead. And the Iron Golem over here taking a break. Iron Golem, like, that is not my job. Like, he did not do anything to help me, like, at all. But we went back to the cave. We're back over here at the cave area. I saw this coal. I'm like, let me grab this coal. So we just harvested as much coal we can get here because we're gonna need it. So this means just harvesting all the coal. Boom, 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 boom. The next area, I'm harvesting this coal. And I noticed right there, bam, I saw it by the corner of my eye, the iron. I'm like, wait, whoa. And then I saw more iron right here. I'm like, oh, we found iron. We struck iron. So I started harvesting all this iron. The water was making it take quite a little bit longer. So I had to get myself under control. Now, I will say, I think I did notice that my control might have stick drift. And I already said this multiple times. I'm terrified of the control having stick drift when it comes to games like this because the slightest move forward will end your life. When you don't need to move forward and you accidentally go, off the edge of something and fall right into lava or fall right off the cliff, it is devastating. So I am going to need to make sure that controller does not sell my run. But yes, this is some more copper. Then we're gonna go in our little cave home and we're going to tidy it up to get it going. But yes, now we're coming over here. Boom, boom, boom. I made a little parkour because of the fact that zombies won't be able to get through it. I didn't want to make it easy that can just walk over. Because zombies on hardcore definitely are not stupid. And they can break your doors down, so heh, be careful. But yeah, so going, I'm just fixing this up. But yeah, put the 2 doors down. Then I start tightening everything up, like I said. Um, Now here, I came out a little bit before daytime because I wanted to try to find a spider, and I did. So I was like, oh yeah, let me get the spider. Let me get that spider. Yeah, I need those spider webs for a bow. Killed this zombie who was sneaking up on me. Then I saw that drown right there. When I saw that drown, I was like, let me be careful, because what if he had a trident? Then I thought, wait, what if he has a trident? Because I know I need a trident for one of the mob spawners that we plan on making in the future. So when I saw he had that trident in his hand, I thought, oh, I need to try to kill him. So I was like, okay, let me try to kill him. Luckily, we did not get hit here. We knock him back. I was honestly waiting for him to throw that trident, but he never threw it. Once he fell in the water, hit him, and he actually dropped it. Now, the crazy thing about that is trident drop rate, I think it's like was a 1.2% drop rate off of a mob holding it. So it's like very low for him to actually drop it, as far as I'm concerned, as I used to believe it. I also found the beautiful steed. He loved me instantly. It was love at first sight. We were like, I've been looking for you. So, yes, the moment I saw he fell in love with me so fast, I was like, you know what? I was gonna use this to make a cup, but let's make a saddle. So we made a saddle, and because I had the extra speed, I said, now I got an iron pickaxe. Let's go get this gold over here. Oh, like, I'm gonna throw something out to get this gold. I need that gold. So I'm like, let me get this gold. This gold is gonna let me make some notch apples. So let me go get that. Then we took our horse, trusty steed, back home. And yeah, that was pretty much day 5. I think I just feed my animals and organize my chest. I fed my cows, my chickens, and my pigs and my sheeps, and then I went and just organized my chest, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, So day 5 was productive. We basically guaranteed ourselves some good golden apples. We organized, like I said, as you see here, we organized the chest. We got a trident, which is huge because I'm gonna be able to make that mob spawner, that not mob spawner but mob farm, to farm the potions for the raids to get Totem the Undying, and that's a very big important thing for the hardcore mode is Totem the Undying. But now we're going to bed. Day 6, back to the cave. So go down here, find some more iron. Never have enough iron. We need that iron anyways because we gotta make armor. Now I'm like, okay, let's take this on. Me and my copper armor. Let's go. What are we gonna do? Luckily, the skeletons start to have a gang war, start shooting at each other. So I was like, let them fight each other. So I was like, all right, see this guy creeping up on me? Yeah, get him, get him, get him. Skeletons were just killing each other. I didn't have to do much fighting here. They were all just fighting each other. Then I light up the area to make sure no more mobs are spawning. Do not need things spawning behind me. And then I slowly take these guys on as best I can. Now, I'll tell you what, no matter how good anyone is, skeletons are one of the strongest and annoying characters in the Minecraft world. Their shots, especially on hardcore mode, they don't miss shots at all. They barely ever miss. And then on top of the fact that they barely ever miss, they do a decent amount of damage. And when they stack up, and it's a lot of them, as you can see right here, it is quite hard to like push up without giving up free shots for yourself. And when you have low armor, it means a lot because as you see there, I was on 3 hearts. Each time they were shooting with an arrow, I was basically losing a heart or half a heart. Simply because of my armor being so weak. So yeah, but these zombies, not worried about them. Those guys I could take care of all day long. Zombies are not a problem. So we harvested all this iron, all this coal. We cleared out the whole rest of this cave over here to make sure it was safe. We patched up this water so it wouldn't keep making me walk around all weird. Um, but yeah, we got a ton of iron from this, ton of coal from this. So I was like, W, we can finally make some iron armor, get ourselves some decent gear, and now I can go now hunting for diamonds. But my first goal was to get back home with all of this stuff because, hey, listen, I know it's hardcore, but as a person who has played, excuse me, as a person who has played for a long time, I understand that hardcore mode, if you die, you lose it all. So it really doesn't make sense to have a ton of storage or a ton of stuff and like be organizing all the time, stuff like that. It's just like being a person that plays it a lot, you kind of get OCD and you kind of need to have your stuff organized just for mental clarity. At least for me, I know some people that don't do it and have ridiculous chests, but for me, I need to have some type of organization, at least a little bit, and feel the feeling of security. So as you see here, I'm making my armor, I'm making my new tools. I know I didn't make a sword. I was like, I don't see the reason to make an iron sword. It's only a 1 attack difference. It's not gonna be that big of a difference. I'd rather save my iron. So I didn't make an iron sword. I just made armor. I made a pickaxe because I knew that's what we needed if we found diamonds. Um, we went down here to hopefully find diamonds, but we first found some lapis lazuli. We got some lapis, as you see right there on the right. So I'm building my way to that lapis. I'm going to get that lapis. And we also got a lava source, which I knew we needed for making a garbage can. So I was like, let me get this lapis. Let me put this water source down so I can go down here. Then this Enderman right here was doing everything in his power to make me look at him, bro. Everything in his power, he was trying to make me look at him. But I was like, not today. Not today. No, no, no. Not today. You will not get me today. Hell no. So I just kept looking away from him, getting this redstone. We're going to need that for when we build our mob spawner, our mob farms. So I was like, let me get that. Then we go to the right of this area to try to see if we could find some more stuff. We just found more redstone. We did find a good amount of gold down here as well, though. got a pretty good amount of gold. I think we found a total of like 19 or 20 something gold. So I would take that. I will definitely take that gold, because we can definitely use that to make some more golden apples. So yeah, this is just me clearing this area out, making sure nothing else can spawn down here. And then I grabbed all this extra gold that I found. And then I start getting the rest of this stuff over here. More redstone, more gold up there. Yeah. And then I got all that. I looked around a little bit more to make sure there was nothing else. Saw more gold on the way out. So I was like, let me go grab this. Let me close all this off. I was like, never have enough iron. We're using copper right now. Can never have enough iron. So then I grabbed that gold, grabbed everything, made sure to check. I was like, all right, let's get out of here. We got everything we need. So we started getting out of here. I was like, you know what? Before I go try to go home, it's nighttime. I don't want to get stuck. Let me go to bed right here. So I went to bed inside the cave, and that leads us into day 8. Day 8, we're going into day 8 now. Now we go up the waterfall. We're heading back home. Get to the village, get back home, organization time. So now organize my stuff. Now I do know I need blocks, and I need a lot of building blocks to do a lot of the projects I'm going to be doing. So I made a cobblestone spawner, so that way I can harvest building blocks without having to put myself in a dangerous area, or putting my back to a situation where people can, zombies or skeletons or creepers can come behind me and scare me or catch me off guard. Now I just wanted to make sure it was working. So once I noticed it was working and everything was running smoothly, I put a door, made it an actual little house, and then I called it a day for day 9, and I went back home. I came over here before going to bed, and I got these stupid cows in their damn pen. You see, they were giving me a hard time. They did not want to come in, but I got them in there. Once I got them in, we fed them, got them all fed, fed the chickies, harvested those eggs. I was gonna throw those eggs in there, but I don't know whether it was worth it or not. I don't know if we needed eggs. I thought about it. I'm like, I think we need eggs for Fentimid Spider Eyes. But yeah, that was day 9, and that's also where we ended off, and that was the last day. So the next time you see me, I'll be live, and we will be showcasing where we're at, and we will take it from there, from day 9 leading into now day 10. This is gonna be a fun journey, and I can't wait to have you guys with me. Let me know down in the comments below, do you think I'll be able to achieve hardcore Minecraft with you guys, beating all the bosses without dying? If I do die, we'll just reset, but I want to do it in one take if I can. If I can get lucky and do it in one take. I think we got really blessed with the seed we got, so I think we got a shot. But thank you guys for watching. This is a bit of a long one, so I'm really sorry for that it's a long one. But the streams are much longer than this one, so I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all love and support. If you have watched this entire video and you stood all the way to the end, put a like and a comment and a subscribe down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you once again for all the love and support. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.